Right, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today is episode 3 of the Strongest Man on Earth prep. It is Saturday the 28th of June and it is my first event session to round off week 1 of prep. So, fucking flies. I'm getting absolutely chewed up by horse flies. Already done my movement prep today, super simple. Rolling out the feet, did some rock and breathes, some clamshells again. And then onto the main part of the session, we have throwing, frame carry, arm over arm, and atlas stones to finish. So it's actually in the wrong order, but I've got frame carry first on the program, but I'm gonna do throwing. It'll act as like a nice little warm up. Also, it's gonna be the most time consuming event that I do today, probably, only because I'm gonna have to change the weight currently of the sandbag, reweigh it, fill it with sand, fuck off, all of that shit. Mate, fucking first world problems, cobwebs and horseflies everywhere. So yeah, I'll do throwing first just because it's a ball lake to set up and it'll get me nice and warm. And then onto frame carry, arm over arm, stones to finish. So quite a big session. Please like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Fuck off, you can't. Fuck off. Yeah, stick around and let's get started. Right, so I know you lot have been enjoying my little nuggets. Fucking flies. My little nuggets of information that I've been given in the last couple of videos. So here's another one for you. Before I do any kind of throwing, I like to put on a finger extensor band. Basically, it just opens your fingers up. The reason why, everything that we do pretty much in strongman is finger flexion. It's closing your hand, whether it be gripping a log, dumbbell, axle, frame, farmers, deadlift, you name it. And you can often do too much flexion, not enough extension. You want to always kind of balance, you know, the opposing or the antagonistic muscle group to avoid any imbalances and stuff. So one of the reasons why people get forearm aids quite a lot when they do throwing is because of the rapid extension that you're doing. So obviously you're gripping a bag and then when you're throwing it, you're releasing really fast and opening your hand. And that could predispose you to getting forearm aids, basically. So I like to do, I'm gonna fucking kill these horseflies in a minute. I like to chuck this in, literally, maybe 2 sets of 10 each hand, and literally just working on that extension. I'll hold the end range. Good for blood flow, good for getting the hands warm. You can also do it before any grip event. So I'll give you an example. When I was at the Magnus Classic, the last 2 years, I will pack those grip extensors. For the reason being, we don't have a ton of warm-up facilities at the Magnus. We're just stood often in a field in the middle of nowhere in Iceland and it's -10. So I will literally just have my hands in my pockets like this, trying to warm up for a Hercules hold or whatever it may be. And I'll literally just, in my pocket with those grip extensors, just opening and closing the hand. And it will get my hands warm, get my forearms ready. So nice little tip for you. You can get them from Amazon. Gods of Grip, I think, do them. I think that's where I got them from. They've got different levels, like level 1, 2, 3. It's actually good grip training or hand training with some of the harder levels. I'll put the product in the description. I'm not affiliated. I'm pretty sure there is a discount code out there for Paddy, I think. Go and support that idiot. But yeah, they're like low-hanging fruit, bang for buck, super easy, takes a matter of seconds, and it could save your forearm. So a little trick for you. Right, so that was 32 kilos over 4.6. Plan for today was just to hit a single at this height, see where we're at roughly. I guess this is the weakest or the least powerful I'll be of this prep, so the only way is up, but 32 is a good start. I'd like to get it closer to sort of, to be honest with you, about 40 kilos I think is definitely doable. I don't know how it translates over to a keg. I do have a keg, which I plan on throwing next week. I just can't throw it in here because of the concrete floor. It'll make such a noise as well. But I'll throw that outside next week just to see the difference between the grip position and how the handles feel. But yeah, that's throwing done. Now I'm going to warm up for frame carry. Right, that was warm-ups done. I literally just did the empty frame for a pick, which was 130, and then put 100 kilos on there, so 230 just for a pick and hold, and then I'll get stuck into my first working set. So I don't typically ever feel the need to do my working sets distance in the warm-up. Sometimes, you know, if I'm training for 20 or in this instance 15 meters today, I won't do 15-meter runs as I ascend up in weight warming up. I'm already very warm, and it's just about actually feeling the weight in the hands a little bit. So sometimes I'll just do a pick and hold, sometimes I'll march on the spot, or occasionally I'll maybe do 5 or 10 meters, but more often than not, I'll just pick it, hold it, and then I'm ready to go. So program is calling for frame carry with a high pick, which is, as you can see, why I've got them on crash pads either end. 2 sets of 280 kilos for 15 meters with a 5 to 10 second hold at the end. If 280 feels good on the first set, I could bump up a little bit. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. 280 now, and then we shall see. It's an absolute joke in here. I was actually holding that at the end, 5 to 10 seconds. Second I stand still in this place, I'm just getting chewed up by horse flies. But yeah, that was easy. I'll probably do 300 next, and then moving on. Right, done and dusted with frame carry. Quite easy, as expected. It's only 300. Next up, arm over arm, and I'm going to be doing this slightly differently. Speed is not the focus here, because it's not going to be a speedy event on the day. It's going to be hard, it's going to be heavy, so just thinking about doing one pull at a time, not being too fussed about the transitions between pulls. Also, I'm by myself, I've got no one to feed the rope for me, so there's that as well. So we'll try and figure out the setup. That's the only annoying thing about this event, is it's a pain in the arse. But yeah, I'll probably drag the frame, I think, stick the rope on that and see if that'll do. So let's see. Right, that is third and final set of arm over arm done. I didn't record the first two. Honestly, I'm getting so effing pissed off with these horseflies in here. Anytime I stand still, I'm literally just getting eaten alive. So it's probably a bit too light. And it is a pain to do by yourself when no one's feeding the rope. But good session nonetheless. First one in the books. Last event now. Down to the gym to do at the stones. Right, back up at the garage. Fourth and final event is at the stones. So the program's calling for a relatively heavy top single, 220-ish. So we'll see how we feel. Yeah, I'm pretty tired, very hot, very bitten. But yeah, usually what I do with at the stones, change. So I usually put on a dry t-shirt, I'll dry my arms, then I will apply any kind of adhesive, so whether it be a thin layer of grip jizz, no sweat, or adhesive spray, whatever takes my fancy, and then I will apply 2 revolutions of zinc oxide tape. So I'll go up and then I'll go back down the arm, and that is how I've been doing Atlas stones now for 18 months, 2 years, and it's not failed me yet. So we'll get ready for stones. I'll probably just warm up pretty quick. I'm very warm, very ready to go. So we'll get up to this top set, hit it, and then call it a day. Right, so we're up to 180 now. This is really hard to video and be covered in tacky at the same time. So I didn't record any of the warm-ups or anything like that. So I'll do 180, see how that moves. Probably end up doing 200. See how that moves, and then we'll go from there. Yeah, all right. I'm just about done in, but we'll hit 200 and then we'll see what's what. Right, so 200 is just about to go up. It's been about 2 minutes since I did that 180, but I want to be done. It's really hot. I think I've got not the best tacky in the world, so the less time I have on it, the better. So let's just hit 200. I've got sweat in my eye, and then we'll go from there. Nah, I mean, not great, but we'll have a stab at 220, and then we'll call it a day. Right, 220 done. Quite easy. Long, hard day, but good session, good week one, first of 8 weeks for the strongest man on earth. I'm really excited, considering this is probably the weakest and the least powerful I'll be of this prep. So the goal, as I've said before, is to come in over-recovered rather than over-trained, be smart during my training, and get to strongest man on earth in 8 weeks time, fit and healthy and ready to go. So I'm going to call it there, guys. I've got lots of cleaning up to do. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, subscribe. If you've got any questions, let us know. Flower emojis, leave your flower emojis. And also just a little shameless plug. If you're interested in online coaching, if you want to know more about how I kind of train and you want to see how that applies to you, check out my website, shaneflowersstrongman.com. Until next time.